What is going on, everybody? It has been too long. I feel like I have not done a video in months, and in fact, I don't think I've done a Destiny 2 video at all. A single video, besides the beta test. And it's not that I haven't been playing, I just have a shitload of stuff going on. It's my senior year of college, trying to get my degree, trying to land a job, got an internship, and all that good stuff. And just trying to balance that. It's time consuming, but it's worth it. But nonetheless, I have put in probably 100 to 150 hours into Destiny 2, and I have plenty of feedback that I would like to start putting out in videos to kind of see how the community feels overall. Today's video is really going to focus on the aspect of the Mercy rule, its current kind of range, and how I think it's just not realistic for probably 90 to 95% of the people who played Crucible. So every game mode besides Trials has a Mercy rule in effect, and speaking from personal experience with Trials, or not Trials, but rather Iron Banner, which just wrapped up yesterday, and Quick Plays, a lot of these games should be ending based on a Mercy rule earlier than they are. So a perfect example is in Quick Play, it's not really too prevalent. You're still going to get the tokens, you're still going to get your milestone done, or if you're just playing for fun or whatever you're doing, that's still going to go in no matter what. But there are games where we've been winning, and we primarily run a full squad in Quick Play competitive Trials or Iron Banner just to get the milestones done. We're not really running solo too much, but we're always in a group. There are games where we're up 40, 50 points, and it's not, ending at, the last 2 minutes. And I'm sorry, but I just don't believe that there is a very high percentage of Crucible players who could come in solo, let alone as a group, and make that kind of a comeback within that time, that allotted time. And I really think that the Mercy medal, activating that as the winning team should have some added benefits, because at the end of the day, you are showing that you are, at least in that single moment, some of the elite in Crucible. You are winning by such a high margin that they are forcing the other team to quit. Now, this is something that I really noticed in Iron Banner this last week. We primarily ran 4 almost the entire week. At the very minimum, we were running 2. We did not drop very many games. I want to say we dropped less than 5 games as a clan, and we wasted a lot of times in games where 1 person, 2 people, even 3 people would leave the game, and we would be sitting there doing nothing. And we'd be up 20, 30 points. We're waiting for more people to come in, and that, to me, is not time that's being used efficiently. It's clear that no matter what team comes in, they're probably not going to win by that amount, because you're not factoring in properly the skill level that we have to get to that point or have that big of a lead, and the caliber of player that it would take to come in to actually even make that comeback, let alone win that game. So I just think that the Mercy rule should have a lower phase-out limit, meaning that it's something that should be a little bit more attainable, and it should also factor in the amount of players that are in the game and the time allowed or the time remaining. If a game's within 20 points and there's a minute left, that's something that can be overcome. But if you're down 50 points and you're coming into a game and you're, in a 3v4, the game should just end. And more importantly, that there should be a better reward system for the players who get the Mercy medals, who get those honors as a fire team. Not everybody can do it playing Crucible. In fact, it's very difficult, and it was very difficult in Destiny 1. It's extremely difficult in this game in 4v4 with the amount of time and the amount of points you have to be up by. So I think that in these timed activities, such as the faction rallies and Iron Banner, where you're getting specific tokens for those events, you should be compensated more tokens for getting those mercies. I think that would incentivize people to play in groups more and really try to go above and beyond. I think it would make it slightly more competitive, because depending on the reward amount, you might be getting, maybe 10 tokens per game if you get a mercy, maybe 20 tokens. I personally think it would be a perfect thing to set it at 20 tokens, because that's a whole faction package for getting a mercy. That's going to make teams and single players play their hardest to get that stuff. It's literally going to take off a half hour of playing time to get that gear, and there's not going to be very many teams that achieve that status of getting so many mercies. I mean, it's probably going to be in the top 5 percentile, maybe even less than that. The top 99% of players won't be able to do that, because it's hard to get a mercy in this game, because the amount of points that you need to actually activate that is so high. You look at the score now, we're up by 52 points right now. Now, no offense to these guys that we're playing in a full squad, but there are very few PvP players on this game that could come in at this point in time right here and make a comeback. Whether it's a full squad or a single player, it's not going to happen. You know, we'd have to literally lose our hands in unison as a clan. I'd literally have to go blind in this game to somehow allow them back into the game. So I think that there needs to be a different way to calculate how the mercy rule is activated, and that there should be a better compensation for when you get the mercy rule in those timed events, such as the Faction Rally and Iron Banner. This kind of ties into the incentive to play those events. Obviously, there's gear and such. Iron Banner in particular, I really enjoy the gear. But with the game being so different than Destiny 1 and a lot of people not finding the replayability value, I'd like to start getting a lot of feedback on this stuff and really trying to implement positive changes while not getting rid of the positive changes that were made going into this game. So this is just one video of many that will probably come out. It's just one of those that this was an idea that I was spitballing with people because I felt like we wasted a lot of time as a clan in Iron Banner in games that were over at the halfway point because people were leaving and we were already up by a lot, but we had to play out the remaining 4 to 5 minutes due to people leaving and the mercy rule not being kicked in. Now you see here it's 94 to 21. I want to say the game ends at like 101 to 27, but regardless, you'll see the end score. This is a game that absolutely should have been mercied. I don't mind getting a few less kills or anybody getting a few less kills in order for us to get the game over quicker and maybe being rewarded for achieving such a feat. But anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm definitely going to try to upload a bunch of stuff. The Prestige Nightfall comes out, or the Prestige Raid comes out tomorrow, Trials, etc. I got a ton of videos. I'm literally sitting on probably a few hours of just raw clips that I've taken that I want to go through and provide to you guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, leave a like down below, comment in the sections, and let me know what you guys think would be the best solution for this. And other than that, I hope everything is going well. Stay focused, stay humble, stay driven, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.